I'm Jocelyn Gastelum. I'm 18 and I attend San Marcos High School. My career goal is to be an RN. Maybe after that I would want to go into medical school to become a doctor. Now I am an employee of the MedCenter.
I think this internship is really valuable because the work experience, they're getting very practical experience. One thing that we've been really impressed by is the preparation that the students have before they get to us. These are very, very professionally done resumes at a level that far beyond the kind of years of experience that these very young people have, and makes it very easy for us as an employer to evaluate them even before we interview them.
And I think that the 6 weeks training helped us and helped everybody boost their confidence in going into exposing themselves into a professional environment.
My name is Nick Carney. I'm 17 and I go to San Marcos High School.
Right here is where you set up the x-ray, so you have all these different knobs that you change depending on where the x-ray is being taken, so you have different settings, so you can change the exposure and the intensity of the x-ray or how many x-rays they're going to be putting out.
My career goal at this point, I'm not totally sure. I know that I want to do something in medicine, but there's so many fields within, or there's so many different paths within the field of medicine that I'm just looking for exposure, and that's what this has given me.
Confidentiality was probably the biggest stumbling block that we had initially to even getting involved in the program. And of course in medicine it's an extremely important thing, and any breach is a major breach. So we had to try to reassure ourselves that these rather young people understood the seriousness of that part of the ethics of being in a medical office.
Confidentiality is a huge thing in the medical field. As a high schooler, gossip is a part of everyday life, but when you're working in a medical facility, you really have to understand that confidentiality is pretty much the biggest thing next to actually treating the patient, because patients need to know that their information is secure and that it's not going to get out to other people, because the patient's information is their own information, and there are certain things that are very private and patients want no one else to know but them and their doctor, and it's our job to make sure that what happens in the doctor's office stays in the doctor's office.
They really seem to have taken it to heart, and so we really have had no problems at all, even though we've had 3 or 4 sets of interns through here in the last couple of years. This is a really great program. I mean, this is about what schooling, part of schooling really should be. What's it like to be in the real world? What's it like to actually try to look for a job? What do you need to do in order to fill out a resume? You know, and how do you deal with prospective employers? And right now, the big crisis that we have in this country is people getting jobs. You know, there may not be enough jobs out there, but if there aren't, then it's going to be even more important that you have the kind of job skills that you need in order to get that job when it becomes available. And that's what the Partners in Education program is really teaching these young people. It's giving them the confidence to be able to actually go out there and find a job. We're more than happy to be part of it and have more students come, and you know, we hope the program never ends.
Well, I would tell Rocio and Dr. Meller, not just them, but the whole staff that works in the clinics, thank you for the opportunity they gave me, not just me, but every other student that's been an intern. They learned a lot, we all learned a lot, and we have a different perspective for the medical field already.